Is he enough of this red left of the blue to take on? Hasn't refused much at all this afternoon. Looks like he's taking this red on as well. What a shot.
Normal service resumed. He missed a red at the start of the previous frame by a country mile. That one was back to normal.
Yeah, absolutely pured it, and nice angle on the blue to go with it. Get down for this red, maybe just below the pack of reds here. Well, is he on it? He's trying to get on that red right above the black.
6.
Must be pretty tight. Maybe not. He's still on this red into the right corner. Now, what way does he play this? Does he try and play through the gap of the black and the red, or does he go left of the red to try and hold on to the black? Playing through the gap. Oh, nicely played. Very nicely played. Just enough room for that little nudge on the red. Couldn't have played that any better. It's just a little brush off the red. Any fuller contact on that red, and he wasn't on the black.
$14. $50.
He's done this a couple of times today.
22.
Purposely left a nice angle on this red here to go into the pack when potting it. Lovely shot. Beautiful shot.
23.
And that's the sign, Phil, of a guy who's in complete control of his game and has got every confidence in it. This is a wonderful shot. Beautifully judged. Sometimes you can underhit them and land on the cushion. He played it with enough pace back on the black and bring, well, plenty more reds into play. Great shot.
And we saw on the replay, he stakes down on the shot so extensively, had to pull away from it quickly as the cue ball went back towards him. Technically, he's looking $1 million.
30. $31.
I've said it before, I think he's found a time machine somewhere and programmed it to late April, early May of 2005. So reminiscent of the way he played when, as a qualifier, he won the World Championship from nowhere.
36.
His safety then wasn't as cultured as it is now, but potting from distance and scoring very heavily, that was in place when he was 22.
37.
Yeah, he's just found something. And it's certainly working.
44.
Top side of the blue here. He has done. And even little shots like that, you know, they can sometimes go wrong. You can end up straight on the blue or wrong side, and you have to play a red from mid-distance. But his positional play has been exemplary.
$50. $51.
Played a nice little cannon on that red. Didn't need to. There was 2 reds available into the left centre, but he's
58.
played it very nicely. The bottom red of that 4 pots into the left corner, as indeed the middle red. You see, so.
$59.
This next shot could be the key shot in this break. Another little cannon, and he's played it beautifully again. Excellent shot that. Didn't look much, but it could have gone wrong.
66.
Could have skipped by that red or landed on it awkwardly, but it's perfect.
67.
And very swiftly, the frame less than 8 minutes old, we've arrived at frame ball. Now Kenny's chasing a record. If he makes another
74.
century, it would be his 8th of the tournament, and that would be a joint record in the Players' Championship,
75.
equaling the 8 centuries made by John Higgins when he won this event so impressively a couple of years back.
$82. $83.
Breakouts to 90 still. 51 remaining, so another
90.
140 plus available.
91.
If he does it, Ken, that would mean that Murphy's made the 5 highest breaks of the tournament.
Yeah, and all this came from the wonderful opening red. I mean, it was a majestic pot, and it,
98.
not only the pot, Phil, but just to get through it. There you see Ali's reactions. Get through it, get top side of the blue.
99.
Ali Carter can't legislate for shots like that. He went back to his chair thinking, you know, he played a decent shot. Sometimes you're sitting in your chair hoping your opponent goes for shots like that, but just the way he's playing, and another century, it's just magnificent stuff. Wonderful stuff indeed.
106. 107.
8th on the all-time list of century break makers in professional competition. And after the last couple of weeks when he's been knocking them in for fun, he's breathing down the neck of Ding Junhui, who's 7th. Less than a handful to go before they swap places.
140. 160. 190. $123.
Quite simply, any player in the game's history would be proud of Murphy's level of scoring at the moment.
128.
Remember, at the Welsh Open, he made a 147 and a 145 in the same match. In the first session here, well, he's got the black for two 140 pluses.
134.
The magician is casting his spell, and boy, it's powerful. He leads 5-2. We know he will be in front going into the evening.